Alright, so firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for your likes and comments on the first video. It was extremely encouraging. So encouraging, in fact, that I've decided to make this partie deux. I'm going to start with the Scottish accent, which is also one of my favorites, to be very honest. It's really funny. And I'm going to try to mimic a conversation between two footballing legends, two soccer legends, Kenny Dalglish and Sir Alex Ferguson. This is what it would look like if Kenny rang Fergie to wish him a happy St. Patrick's Day. Alright, Fergie, just calling you to wish you a happy St. Patrick's Day. The game that you played yesterday was terrific, Fergie. Fantastic football. You got the ball and put it in the back of the net a couple of times. We lads did brilliant for you. But you did lose, right, Fergie? It's really unfortunate, really unfortunate. Anyway, I wanted to mention, Fergie, the performance kind of reminded me of a legend. If you remember that boxer, Rocky. You remember Rocky? What was his last name, Fergie? The athletic boxer. His name was Balboa, wasn't it? It was Balboa, Rocky Balboa, right? Athletic boxer. So Athletic Balboa. Isn't that the team you lost against, Fergie? That's hilarious. Anyway, moving on. The next I'd like to do is an American accent. And this American accent, I would actually like to do in a slightly different vein. It's going to be for my sister. I'd like to dedicate this to you, Aarti, and all the other crazy Brad Pitt fans out there. Because what this is it's a scene from Fight Club. And it's just the American accent, right? So this is a scene where he talks about the chemical burn. He gives him the chemical burn. This is a chemical burn. It will hurt more than you've ever been burned, and you will have a scar. It's the greatest moment of your life, man, and you're off somewhere miserable. Look at me. You have to consider the possibility that God does not like you. He never wanted you. In all probability, He hates you. Listen, you can either run water over your hand and make it worse, or you can use vinegar to neutralize the burn. First, you have to know, not fear, know that someday you're going to die. It's only after you've lost everything that we're free to do anything. So that was that. Moving on, the next one is the Spanish accent. And I'm going to speak like one of my favorite sports personalities ever, Rafael Nadal. This is what a conversation between him and Federer would look like. Or a post-match interview after he's beaten Roger would look like, which, let's be honest, happens a lot. First of all, I want to congratulate Roger. He played a fantastic game, no? I think it's important to appreciate the quality of tennis. I'm very happy because it's my first final in hardcore, and I think I did okay. You know, it is a good performance, and I feel I hit the ball well and play good shots. Is very happy moment for me. It's one of the best moments of my career. And then the next accent that I'd like to do is a Russian accent. Now the Russian accent is what I'd like to do is the owner of Chelsea, Roman Abramovich. And so this is what he would sound like. I want the money. I have to buy this player. Andy Carroll, Fernando Torres, no problem. 50 million. Take the money. I want him. He's not just pretty face. He buy trophy. I want to win the Champions League. I want it now. Buy it because Torres, he will buy shirt. He will buy a lot of things. Funds, plastic. I don't care. Buy Torres. He will solve all our problems. Alright, so that was that. The next accent is the Indian Punjabi accent. The Punjabi / Haryana. Let's see how this goes. So, I went to Gurgaon, and there I met this very bubbly character, this girl. But the problem na ke, she's no respect only, very irrespective. She no respect for anything, you know. Matlab ke people, bade log, you know, the bigger people, elder people, no respect. Unbelievable, yaar. So that was that. It's a short one. The next one is the English accent. And in England there are many accents. I'm going to start off with the Cockney. And that's basically the accent in the heart of London. The lower middle class people there speak exactly like this, I think. It's got a bit of football as well, obviously. Have you kicked that ball over here? What? What, you try to kick the goal and you hit me? You try to kick a ball in the goal and you hit me? Got some bottle in ya? Your mother came here, told me that you play football. You don't even play football. You're rubbish. And then we could do John Terry and Frank Lampard if they were talking about Jose Mourinho, for example. This is what it sound like. Me and Lampsey, we was at Chelsea, and it's terrific to play under Jose. It's a fantastic experience. Jose is one of the best managers, and the pass and move kind of football is just amazing under Jose. And we win trophies at Chelsea. Me and Lampsey, we was always about trophies, winning games is really that important at Chelsea, I think. So that's what we're trying to do. It's really simple as that. Never been about anything else. The next one is the Liverpudlian accent, which is in the northwest of England, and I think this is what it would sound like. Stevie Gerrard, he passed the ball 40 yards, and amazing footballer, really. There's nothing he can't do. I mean, terrific, really. Wayne Rooney, who we like to call, is Shrek, because he left his boyhood club, Everton, to go and play for Manchester United. Can you believe that? That's unbelievable. He once said, once a blue, always a blue. But even the blue noses, the Evertonians know, and the Liverpool fans know, because he's now once a blue, always a red. It's horrible. We've forgotten about him. We don't care about Wayne Rooney anymore. That was that. The next one is the Indian accent, but the Tamil version of it. So from South India. This is where I'm from. So this is what it would sound like when I took classes when I was really young. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says to Arjuna, Arjuna, you are a youngster. Even though you are fighting against your teacher, he is your enemy. You must fight against him. It is your duty. Why? Because you have to prove to yourself, you have to prove to everyone why you are the best archer. Understand? And then to that Arjuna says, oh, I understand. And Arjuna, then ultimately he fights and he wins for the Pandavas. That is how the Mahabharata proceeds. With that, I think we can move to the Trinidad and Tobago accent, which is a very unique accent. I think it's easily identifiable at any time. I met this guy from TNT a long time ago when I came here. His name was actually Vivek Maharaj. Can you believe that? Same first name as me and last name is Maharaj. It's very famous. So this is what he sounded like. My name is Vivek Maharaj, and I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. The thing about Trinidad and Tobago is we used to produce a lot of cricketers, like Brian Charles Lara, who is one of the best of all time. Recently we produced people like Dwayne Bravo, who play well in the IPL, but rarely ever play for the West Indies in the Caribbean. It's a bit disappointing. I think our form has been a little up and down, but I think we'll bounce back in the future. And lastly, before we finish, I'd like to do the Nigerian accent. This guy from Georgia Tech, man, whenever he came to play football, he always scored goals, man. It was so difficult to play against this guy. And I say to my friends, if he plays, I am never playing ever again. It is as simple as that. And with that, that's the end of this video. Do check out possibly a part 3 because there's a couple more I'd like to finish. But thanks again. It's been great.